Hi, I'm going to show you how to make this crochet checkered hat. I use medium worsted yarn, an H hook, and this is for a woman's size. It's done in multiples of 5 plus 1. The pattern is down below, and I did a chain count of 45 plus 1. The first part of the video is a repeat video from the checkered crochet bag, if you've seen that one I just put out. And you can skip ahead right around the 9-10 minute mark, and that's when the rest of the hat starts to finish it. Okay, so let's get started. Chain 45 plus 1, which is 46 altogether, and I did 42 rows. You can go up to 48 rows if you like. With the 42 it was too tight, so I did have to go up to 47. If I did 48, it would be a perfect square. It was just a little too loose. If you do 45 rows, then you have two white squares instead of opposite squares. So wrap it around your head to see if it fits before you sew it together. In the second chain from the hook, work a half double crochet. Grab the yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, and then half double crochet in the next 5 stitches, which altogether it's 5 stitches for the one color. So this is 4, and then you're going to pull through the new color. Just pull it through, slip it through, leave like a 6-inch tail, and then you're going to just secure it and tighten it. And then work your half double crochet with the blue 5 times, but make sure that white, you go underneath the white and it's running alongside of the chains, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And you always have to have your color, that's your opposing color, running on the side of it underneath, because you will use that color again. So grab that yarn of the blue, and then you'll have your 4, and then on your 5th one you will switch over to white. So take your white yarn and pull it through the 3 loops for a color change. And I like to pull my tails to make sure it's secure and it's tightened. And then work your 5 half double crochet of the white. Make sure your blue is doing the same thing and running along the side. You go underneath it and just grab the white only. So you go through under the blue and grab the white. And the blue is going to try to poke out. You need to take that blue and tighten it by just pulling it. And if this is too fast, you can always put your video in slow motion, which the link in my description will show you how to do that. Now yarn over and pull through, and pull that as tightly as you can so it doesn't show through. And then just repeat until you get to the end. And at the very end, I like to take the top of the last row and just unravel it by letting it spin around, because it will start to create a knot and then it's very hard to work with the yarn. So I would unravel it because the 2 color strands start to bunch up. So this is just all repeat. You will work this until you get to the end of the row. Okay, you're at the end here, and you're going to work your half double crochet, and then you're going to work 2 more rows of blue to complete that square. So chain 1 and turn, and then grab your white yarn and run it alongside as you're working your half double crochet in the back loop. So go under, grab the blue and go under the white, and make sure your white is running alongside each half double crochet. in the back loop for a total of 5 for each square. So for that last half double crochet, work your opposing color for the color change and slip it through like before, and then work in each back loop 5 more times with the new color. And repeat this until you get to the end. Okay, so you're at the end here and you're going to pull through, chain 1 again, and work another row of white to complete these squares. Okay, now you're done with the 3 rows for each square, and you're going to switch now to the opposing color, the white. This is from a different project, but I wanted to show you how to switch to the other color. It's done the same way. Also, another thing is make sure you unravel your yarn because it will get twisted and it's hard to work with, so just flip it over a few times. So then do a chain 1 and then work your half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. This is just all repeat to show you that you need to start a new color for your next square, which is going to be 3 more rows of your opposing color, and then you'll switch back to 3 more rows of the other color for the square. Okay, you're just going to, at the end here, yarn over and pull through your loops to complete. Now with my yarn and my yarn needle, I'm going to connect the ends together and go through both loops on each side, and make sure your squares are opposite colors. So you have a green facing the white. If it's not, you may need to add a few more rows. And mine was just a little too tight on 42, so I had to go up to 47 to 48. And like I said, I did 45 rows and both of my two squares were the same color. At 42, it's opposite colors when you sew it together, but it was just a little too tight for me. So it really depends on how big you would like it. Make sure you wrap it around your head to see if it fits before you sew it together. So at the very top here, I'm just going to weave my yarn and my needle back and forth, and I'll cinch it on top, and this is the very top of the hat. So you're going to have to go in and out until you get back to the beginning, and then you can pull it closed. Okay, I'm just going to tie it in a knot and then sew it back and forth on the very top, and then turn it right side out. Okay, turn it right side out, and then I'm going to add a pom on top. Okay, so these poms you can find on Amazon, and there's a little loop if you've never used these before, and you can run your yarn right through it and then take your ends of your yarn inside and then tie it and secure it inside. Then this hat will be complete if you'd like to add the pom, or you can leave it without the pom. Okay, so this hat is complete and the pattern is down below. I hope you enjoyed, and when you get to about 46 to 47 rows, then I would go ahead and wrap it around your head to see if it fits. If it is too tight, then keep going. If it's too loose, I would take some of the rows out. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.